Identifying your core values and understanding your passion. The journey of starting a business is an exciting yet challenging one. In this chapter, you will explore your core values and understand your unique passions that lie at the heart of your business success. You will gain insights and clarity on how to leverage your values and passions to create an inspiring and prosperous business. You will learn how to analyze your values, understand your intrinsic motivations, and identify the sources of your passion. Through this, you will be able to create a successful business plan that is aligned with your values and leads you towards achieving your vision. Reading this chapter will help you gain an all-encompassing understanding of the power of values and passion in launching and growing your business. Identifying your core values and understanding your passion. It is important to identify and define your unique values when starting your own business. Your values are the foundation upon which you will build your business. Knowing what your values are will help to make sure that you remain true to yourself and your vision throughout the process of creating a successful business. To define your values, it is important to take some time to reflect on what makes you unique and how you want to express this in the business you create. Think about the things that you care about and that inspire you. This could be the way you want to contribute to society or the environment, the people you want to help, or something else that has a special meaning to you. Once you have identified your unique values, it is important to understand the power they have in guiding your decisions. Your values should always be taken into consideration when making any decisions related to your business. Whether it's deciding who to hire, which vendors to work with, or what products to offer, it is important to make sure that those decisions match up with your values. Identifying the most important values to you and your business is also important. Think about the most important aspects of your business and the values that you want to be associated with it. Prioritizing these values will help you stay focused on the things that are most important to you. Finally, remember that your values are not static. They will evolve and change as your business develops. It is important to be aware of this and to stay in tune with your values as your business progresses. By understanding your values and using them to guide decisions, you will be able to create a successful business that reflects who you are and why you started your business in the first place. Analyzing your values. Analyzing your unique values and understanding how they influence decisions is an important part of starting your own business. Every decision you make reflects your core values, which is why it is essential to consciously recognize and understand them. It is often difficult to figure out what values are guiding our decision-making. To better understand our values, we can consider two questions: what do we value most in our lives, and what do we consider to be our highest priorities for our business? By looking at these questions, we can gain insight into our values and figure out how they are influencing our decisions. By exploring the impact of our values on our decisions, we can more effectively develop strategies for making decisions that match our values. By understanding our values, we can set clear goals and develop strategies that will help us to achieve those goals. We can also identify times when our values guide us in making difficult decisions. Developing strategies for making decisions. When developing strategies for making decisions that align to our values, it is important to consider the long-term effects of each decision. Many decisions made with the best intentions can have unintended consequences. For example, a quick decision made to save money in the short term can be detrimental to the long-term growth of a business. It is also important to think about our actions and how they are affecting others. When making decisions, consider the impact that they may have on the people and environment around you. Furthermore, it is essential to ensure that our decisions are creating positive outcomes, not just in the short term, but in the long term as well. Finally, it is wise to take our emotions into consideration when making decisions. We need to be aware of any impulsive decisions that may be made as a result of our feelings rather than necessary information. Taking a step back, allowing ourselves to think clearly, and considering our values and passion can help us make decisions that are in line with our long-term goals. By taking the time to analyze our values and understand how they influence our decisions, we can ensure that we are making the best decisions for our business. By considering our values and passions, as well as the consequences of our actions, we can make decisions that foster growth and help us create a successful business. Discovering your intrinsic motivations when setting out to achieve any goal. One of the most important factors is having an adequate understanding of what internal motivations are driving you. In order to be successful, it is critical to recognize and understand the emotions behind our actions. Intrinsic motivation is vital for pushing through difficult times and reaching success in any endeavor. What is intrinsic motivation? Intrinsic motivation is the desire to do something for the pure joy of doing it. It is driven by the desire for personal satisfaction, and it is independent of external rewards and external pressures. Intrinsic motivation is self-driven and internal, and it is more likely to lead to an increase in engagement and a sense of purpose. Recognizing the emotions behind your actions when setting out to achieve any goal. It is important to understand the emotions behind your actions. It is often easy to overlook the emotional elements of our motivations. Being able to recognize these feelings can help us to keep our motivations in the right direction. When we are able to identify our core emotions, we can use them to push us through any difficult times and to stay the course of our goals. Examining the factors that motivate you. In order to understand the power of intrinsic motivation, it is important to examine the factors that motivate you. For each individual, this will be different. Understanding your unique motivations can help you to identify the sources of internal drive that will take you to success. Consider the passions that drive you, the values that you hold, and the rewards that you seek. In the end, the motivation that drives you must come from within. Take the time to identify and understand your sources of intrinsic motivation, and you will be well on your way to achieving your goals. Exploring the importance of passion. Passion is a powerful tool for achieving almost any goal, and is an important part of any successful business plan. It's easy to get caught up in the details of making plans and achieving goals, but without passion, it is often difficult to find the motivation to move forward. It's important to understand why passion is so important, what the differences between short-term and long-term passion are, and how to stay motivated in difficult times. Analyzing the importance of passion. Passion is the emotion that drives us to reach our goals. When we're passionate about something, it's easy to focus on it as we strive to make it happen. Without passion, we're likely to lose our focus and motivation, and end up not achieving our goals. Passion is the fuel that powers us through the ups and downs of business and life, and without it, many businesses will fail before they even get started. Understanding the difference between short-term and long-term passion. When it comes to passion, it's important to understand the difference between short-term and long-term passion. Short-term passion is the initial surge of motivation that comes from starting a project, but it is often not enough to sustain us over the course of the process. Long-term passion is more like a slow burn, and it is what will carry us through the most difficult parts of the journey. It is important to understand these differences and to foster long-term passion in order to stay motivated and achieve our goals. Discovering ways to stay motivated when facing difficult situations. One of the biggest challenges of starting a business is staying motivated to keep going, even when things get difficult. It's important to take time to reflect on what you're doing, why you are doing it, and how your actions are contributing to your overall success. Visualizing your success can be a great way to stay motivated, as it can help you to focus on the bigger picture. Another great way to stay motivated is to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may be. Celebrating your successes and reflecting on how far you have come can help to reignite your passion and keep you motivated. In order to create a successful business plan, it's important to understand the importance of passion and to use it as a key component of your journey. Passion is the emotion that drives us to push through difficult times and to stay focused on achieving our goals. Understanding the difference between short-term and long-term passion, and how to stay motivated when the going gets tough, can be invaluable tools in the process of creating a successful business. Identifying your sources of passion. As a business owner, it's important to have a deep understanding of what motivates you to take action and keep moving towards your goals. This is where your passion comes in. When you're passionate about something, it's easy to stay motivated and make progress in spite of difficulties or setbacks.